If you've seen anything you don't like in the city and you want to get it sorted out.
To highlight stories that weren't highlighted before.
To hold powers to account.
The vision of the Bristol Cable is to inform and empower our readers and communities across Bristol by creating independent, challenging local media rooted in the city and in the public interest. We print the magazine several times a year. There are 30,000 copies which are distributed to 650 locations across the city, and they're free to access. We also deliver door-to-door in various neighbourhoods throughout the city, and we publish online several times a week.
In the past, the local media has been quite poor, representing the various parts of the Bristol community, and so when we heard about a new outlet being created, especially a grassroots one, then I think everybody was very interested in that.
Well, I think the mainstream media can be quite difficult to break into. The Bristol Cable offers an open door policy, so if someone is interested in the media and finding out more about journalism or how a media organisation runs, they can come in, they can get involved, and they can receive training and support in doing so.
The Media Lab course was very good because it gave us an introduction into various aspects of the media.
It's given me loads more confidence in the skills that I feel that I need
to carry on and write my own things.
Although Bristol's a really great city, there are lots of issues here, much like there are in other places, and writing with the Cable means trying to address those problems.
We try and include our members and communities that are affected by things that we're covering as much as possible. That can be in members' meetings and just meeting people face to face and getting people's opinions about what's happening in their neighbourhood and what do they care about.
There are very young people, there are middle-aged people, there are older people, and everybody's voice is heard.
Which I found quite unique.
As a reporter for the Bristol Cable, I've been able to do stories on activism, on loneliness, on mental health, on community projects all over the city. It goes beyond the headlines and the sensationalist stories that the mainstream media want to show.
We need to prove that cooperatively owned independent media is sustainable in the long run.
And also the more members we have, the more democratic it is and the more representative of Bristol the Bristol Cable is.
As a Bristol Cable member, you get to decide which stories the paper should cover, where the paper's funding should come from, and who gets to advertise in the paper, all those important things.
Become a member. £1 a month to be part of it, £3 to sustain it, £5 to grow it.